Hello, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, and my fellow dweebs. Spank the Monkey back again with another video of Singles BOJINGLES. So I'll be opening a couple of packs coming from one seller that I had aggregated over the course of a couple of weeks. If I remember correctly, these are mostly cheap cards, older cards. These are just really a bunch of randoms, things that I find interesting and can go into my some of my commander sets for upgrades. Mostly just to add to the collection. So let's see how it works out. Okay, let's go to the first pack. If I can open it. Give me a second here. Okay, there we go. Alright, here we go. First pack. Let's put this over here. Okay. So we have an Obscura Initiate, foil. So this is really more of chaff. Bloodhound Showcase from MH2. Piercing Rays. Alright. Okay, we have Verdant Sun's Avatar. So it's a dinosaur 5/5, and when this or another creature enters the battlefield, you gain life equal to the creature's toughness. Okay, let's put this over here. Okay, I got 2 of that. Okay, originally from Ikoria, you have Nethroi Apex of Death. So it's a 5/5 legendary cat nightmare beast with mutate and has death touch and lifelink. So let's put that mythic over here. Next we have Efreet Flame Painter. So it's an Efreet Shaman, 1/4 power and toughness for 3 and a red to cast with double strike. Whenever this card deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target or sorcery card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Okay, lovely. You have Road of Return for 2 green pips. You choose one, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand, or put your commander into your hand from the command zone. And then you can pay 2 for Entwine so that you can cast them both. Okay, and then we have Zaphi Thunder Conductor. I believe this is one of the, coming from the commander precons for Strixhaven. I didn't get that particular commander precon, but I did get a couple of cards like Veyran. So this is just to add to the collection. We have a Satyr Enchanter. Okay, good for those enchanters decks. We have Dragon's Horde from AFR, or I think this is Baldur's Gate. Okay, a Bone Horde from, I think this is from Kamigawa, or maybe Commander. So for 4 mana, it's an artifact equipment with living weapon. Equipped creature gets +X/+X, where X is the number of creature cards in all graveyards. Nice. Okay, and then we get some chaff over here. Token Spirit, Shepherd of the Flock, foil, and then Chrome Courier and Ready to Rumble. Okay, so far we got some cool cards and some chaff. Let's put that here. Okay, moving on. So, opening the second pack. So I had actually made these purchases over the course of, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 weeks. Just picking up some cards here and there from one seller. Again, just, browsing for some cards that I don't have yet, and some cards that I might find interesting. And let's see. Okay, so this is the chaff. We have a Copy Token, Snarling Wolf in foil, Human Effigy in foil. Okay, and then we have here a Dapper Shield Pit in foil and a Spyrus Adjudicators in foil. Okay. First we have March of Progress. It's a sorcery for 2 and a blue. Choose target artifact creature you control. For each creature chosen this way, create a token that's a copy of it. And then you can pay 6 and blue to overload. Nice. Then we have Thopter Spy Network. So for 2 blue, it's an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control artifact, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token in flying. Whenever 1 or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to the player, draw a card. Next, we have Termination Facilitator for 1 and blue. It's a human assassin with power toughness 1/3. You can tap it, put a bounty counter target creature or planeswalker. Activate only as a sorcery whenever creature or planeswalker and opponent controls with a bounty counter is dealt damage, destroy it. Nice. Okay, we have Feast of the Fallen. Carry Zev Skyship Raider. Right? I think this is from one of those unsets, the most recent one. So it's for 1 in red. It's a 1/3 human pirate with first strike menace. Whenever carries a Skyship Raider attacks, create Ragavan, a legendary 2/1 red monkey creature token. Ragavan enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. Exile the token at the end of combat. Okay, again another Dragon's Horde. Okay, then we get Rooted Drabik of Urborg from the recent Dominaria set. Curse of Leeches, which is I think the promo. Nice. Okay, we get Xanathar, Guild Kingpin from the Adventures from the Forgotten Realms set. Beholder. Okay, we have Baleful Eidolon in foil. Okay, put that over here. And then we get Spellwild Oof. So it's an oof. I don't know if that's how you say it. Spells that target Spellwild Oof cost 2 less to play. Nice. Okay. And then Swarm Intelligence. Nice. So Spellwild Oof, I think, is a card that I will be adding to my Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief deck, where, you know, casting spells on her will allow you to copy those spells. Sorry, casting spells on other creatures will allow you to copy spells onto Ivy. So this way, Spellwild Oof would be sort of a mana reduction sort of play, while allowing me to copy it to Ivy on a cheaper cost. So again, just taking off from the cap, Blood Pact, Spreading Insurrection, Shattered Seraph, and Guardian Kirin in foil. Okay, then we have a Karametra God of Harvests from the Ikoria Commander back in 2020. We have Cathril. Nice. So I actually have this deck, this precon. I am using Cathril as the lead singer, but I just wanted to pick up another one for the collection. Okay, we have a Squad Commander in foil. For I do have that precon with what's her name? Oh, sorry, with his name, Burakos. One of the precons, secondary or the alternate commander. So it's a Party Matters deck. So I'm just upgrading one of the cards over there. We have Kestia, the Cultivator. So this is for 1 green, white, and blue. It's a legendary enchantment creature nymph. So it has bestow 3 green, white, blue. Enchanted creature gets +4/+4 whenever enchanted creature or enchantment creature you control attacks. Draw a card. Nice. Okay. We have Curse of Thirst for 4 in the black. Enchant player at the beginning of enchant player's upkeep. Curse of Thirst deals damage to that player equal to the number of curses attached to him or her. So this again slots in perfectly into my my Witch Bitch Lind deck. Nice looking card. We have Sangor Shaman for 2 blue-red. It's a mutant shaman, flying 3/3. And it says, whenever Sangor Shaman deals combat damage to a player, copy the next instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn. When you cast it, you may choose new targets for that copy. Alright. Then we get a Nezumi Blade Blesser in foil. Muse Vortex sorcery, which is for X blue. Exile top X cards of your library. You may cast an instant sorcery spell with mana value X or less from among them without paying its mana cost. Then put the exiled instant sorcery cards that weren't cast this way into your hand and the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay. Nice. So moving on to our last pack of singles. Let's see what we get here. so we'll just clear away the chaff. We have a Sanatorium, Skeleton, and a Abundant Harvest, both in foil. Okay, and so we'll take out this chaff. Masked Bandits in foil and Lucid Dreams in foil. Okay, here we go. We have Unearth. Nice, okay. This is the OG Unearth, I think. Then we have Daring Fiend Bonder. So it's for 3 in the black. It's a human warlock with haste. The Daring Fiend Bonder attacks each combat if able. So for 1 and black, exile Daring Fiend Bonder from your graveyard. Put an indestructible counter on target creature. Activate this ability only at any time you could cast a sorcery. Okay. We have Archpriest of Iona in borderless foil. Very nice looking. Again, just to upgrade one of my my Burakos deck, which has a party mechanic theme. Then another squad commander in foil. Glintraker. So it's a Drake for 1/3, 3 and blue to cast. So it says flying Glintraker gets X0, where X is the highest mana value among artifacts you control. Whenever Glintraker deals combat damage to a player, you may reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Put an artifact card revealed this way into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Nice, okay. We have Sanguine Spy, I think this is the promo, with Menace and Lifelink. So it's 2 and black to cast, 2/3 Vampire Rope. So pay 1, sacrifice another creature, look at the top card of your library, you may put that card into your graveyard. At the beginning of your end step, if there are 5 or more mana values among cards into your graveyard, you may pay 2 life. If you do, draw a card. Next, we have Collision of Realms in borderless treatment for 6 in the red. So this sorcery says, each player shuffles all creatures they own into their library. Each player who shuffled a non-token creature into their library this way reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card, then puts that card into the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. Okay. Next would be Acolyte Hybrid for 2 in the red. It's a Tyrannid human, 2/2. And it says whenever Acolyte Hybrid attacks, destroy up to 1 target artifact. If an artifact is destroyed this way, its controller draws a card. Okay. We get 2 of that. And then we get this Structural Assault for 3 red. It's a sorcery. Destroy all artifacts, and Structural Assault deals damage to each creature equal to the number of artifacts that were put into graveyards from the battlefield this turn. Okay, it's some type of artifact board wipe. Yeah. And creature. Yeah. So I got 2 of them. Both in foil, though seems to be one in a sleeve. Alright, so I think that's about it. We got some interesting cards, a few mythics over here. We got a lot of these nice rares. A lot of these are gonna upgrade some of my existing decks, and some interesting commons and uncommons, again, that will add to the collection and add to the decks. Thank you for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye-bye.